Good evening, Speed Gaming Live. My name is Big Daryl 86, and welcome to Crystalis Randomizer Tournament 2024. This is not Groundhog's Day. This is, in fact, a different stream than what we did last week. I am joined here by Code Gorilla on comms.
Howdy, howdy.
And we have Tornell on tracking. Now, as I said, this is not Groundhog Day. This is a completely new round. Axeman last week did go up against Just Chris and lost by a little bit. But then he went on to the loser brackets where he faced, who was it, Code?
I do believe that was our tracker, Tornell.
Womp womp. He did beat Tornell, earning the right to a rematch. And this is not just any rematch, this is a best of 3. So we're going to get, 4 races out of these guys in a little over a week or less. So, yeah, we are all hyped and ready for this. And Axe just now getting back in front of the computer there. Probably a good thing I hadn't dropped the gate. But yeah, hope everybody is excited as we are. And I'm letting them know that I'm going to be dropping the gate shortly.
Yeah, so this is, we saw this race already, as Daryl alluded to earlier, but, we've got sort of a old versus new situation here. We've got, on the left side, we've got the Axeman, longtime member of the community, speedrun the vanilla game multiple times, tasked the vanilla game, has been in the randomizer community for ages, and just has a lot of experience and a lot of skill. And on the right side, we have Just Chris, who is much newer to the community, basically started up not long before this tournament, and has been absolutely demolishing this entire tournament, has been doing fantastic. Definitely earned this spot in the grand finals, and I think this will be an exciting race, an exciting set of races.
Oh, no doubt. And like you said, Chris just came into this past year after last SGL, and wow, he has lit up everybody pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, I have dropped the gate, so we will be going real soon. So good luck to both of our racers and whatever the random emotes Tornell dropped in chat, but we are off.
All right, so let's see what our starting items are. We've got magic ring, and we've got an orb of water.
Ooh, and we're in the crypt behind the statues.
Could this be the one? Could this be reverse crypt?
It could be. And
Probably
we've
not.
got Slime Kensu too.
Trying to get things synced up here.
Yep.
It's all good. Technical difficulties do happen.
Okay, that was interesting. It looks like... So I've noticed this from Axe's races. Axe goes backwards through the Wild Warps, compared to basically everyone else. Which means Chris is going the other direction, and has found apparently, the first Wild Warp spot is at the beginning of Crypt on the other side of the bow barrier. So we have 2 different entrances into the Crypt.
Oh, and we have almost immediate access to Portoa on Chris's side. That is something. Something we didn't really have for a while in the last race.
Yeah, certainly the randomized Wild Warps can definitely make a big difference in what parts of the world you have access to or don't.
And rabbit boots for sneaking behind the throne in Portoa. So that's a Mount Saber access, or at least, checking the tornado bracelet spot if they get a sword soon.
If they picked up access to Cordell Plains somewhere, which I don't know if I caught. Also, you need a sword to get past the wall there.
Oh, yeah. As I was saying, once they got past, or got a sword.
Let's see. Both players doing the crypt checks. Looks like just 2 consumables, although one is an opal statue. You know, best healing for the raid. Alright, we've got Axe making his way over to Portella as well.
And Wild Warp Spot is the Leaf entrance. Or Village Elder, I should say.
Alright, we've got Chris on Motto's floor. With those rabbit boots, you can pretty easily jump over the spikes. Does a couple of quick wild warps to reset his position to the entrance, just to save a little bit of time. Meanwhile, it appears Axe is on the upper floor already. They're both going for the same chest here. Gonna get to there about the same time. And it's just a pair of warp boots.
Womp womp. Well, I mean, those are still pretty useful.
Yeah, certainly something you want to have on hand. You know, you get so used to using Wild Warp to get around, sometimes you forget just teleport places. Especially later in the game.
This is great. Another consumable. Oh, man.
Looks like Axe warped out because he's a little bit concerned about his health.
He did run into a flail guy, so I don't really blame him on that.
It's also interesting that he wasn't... He either didn't pick up... he must have picked up, but he wasn't using the rabbit boots.
No, he wasn't taking damage from the spikes either, so I was a little thrown off by that.
Oh, maybe he picked the hazmat suit somewhere when I wasn't looking.
Yeah, that's what I couldn't figure out.
It looks like Slime Sue wants the... there it is. Just picked it up. From the Carmine basement.
Oh no, Axe is paralyzed. Whatever will he do?
Who rolled this seed? Access Tomatoes area? Carmine's area?
Orb of Thunder in the Windmill Cave? Oh man. I don't know what I rolled, but this is pretty great so far. 5 minutes in and almost nothing but consumables.
Definitely entertaining, yeah.
This is sometimes the challenge with these, you know, random wild warp seeds is just figuring out how to get them started.
So why is Chris walking out? I guess he didn't realize where he was?
Yeah, I think there's 2 different caves here that both have the same palette, because I think that same palette shows up somewhere on, like, Saber North.
There's Bryn Mare.
So we got the Carissa plant for Akahana there.
Rip
Ooh. Chris is like, whatever. Mirrored Shield.
Not even the best shield you can find in a chest.
Nope. The worst part of this is, yeah, Axe is doing the one thing that I'm seeing that's really left, and that's
Yeah.
not going to be any
you
good.
got hazmat suits, so, like, you might as well.
I don't think Chris has realized he has access to the area yet, maybe? I don't know.
But I mean, the worst part about that is you still don't have a weapon. Oh, you could still warp out against Storm, I guess.
Yeah, that's
Actually,
your choice.
fun fact, you get a rental sword if you actually decide to do the stomp fight before you.
Oh, that
the
got
sword.
put in? I forgot about that.
That might. I don't know if that's vanilla or not. I haven't tried it in vanilla.
Well, there used to be a point in randomizer where you would get no sword, so I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Interesting. Maybe that is a randomizer change, and I was not aware of that. But I do know that that is a thing. It's only if charge shot only is on where you have to do the warp edge.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, somewhere Matrick is smiling. We've got butterflies on the hellway.
Right, Axe had to bail out of here earlier from a little bit too much damage, and he's now trying to get this one check over here.
All of this for a consumable.
Yep.
Uh-huh.
Don't do it, Axe. Don't do it.
You set up the
Orphan it.
stomp fight, go pay off the stomp fight.
Yep. Now Chris is catching up.
I mean, it's really looking like it's going to be that Stom fight. I think Chris is getting that too.
One Axe, you know what to do here.
It's not Slime Kensu.
Oh, he hasn't done this area yet? He did this, right?
He got the hazmat suit from it, so...
Yeah.
Is that all he got? I guess he must have skipped some of the other items. Okay.
Yeah, I think he wild warped out. Or maybe he's just wanting to restock on the herb. I don't know, there was a lot of wild warping in the first couple minutes, so...
Yeah. The first few minutes of these seeds are very difficult to follow, especially when you've got multiple high-level runners like this. And what makes things worse is that they both choose to go in opposite directions through the set of wild warps, which means they're both doing different things right at the beginning.
Alarm flute, oh.
And
All
Tornado
right.
wanted the tornado bracelet. Just for...
Fetch quest continues.
There goes the angry Matrick as Chris hops over.
Axe has now got that alarm flute as well, so is only a smidge behind.
Alright, so now we're gonna open up the windmill cave, technically. Even though we've already been inside.
No, that's the windmill cave. We get this telepathy and then go...
Oh, yeah.
right back to...
Oh boy.
I don't know. I half expected this one to be a jet seed, but this one's starting out a doozy.
Yeah, 10 minutes in, we still don't have a sword. I wouldn't be surprised if we get a sword from one of the Oak citizens here, but...
Or a key.
There's our sword. Sword of Water. Which I believe we also already have an orb for as well. And an orb of wind.
So we have orbs for wind, thunder, and water. Chris going straight over to Amazonas.
And we can see the other benefit of the rapid boots. It's not a bad little combat accessory, because it lets you charge while walking.
Just gotta make sure not to jump into guards.
Yeah.
Well, there's the Psycho Shield.
Oh, that's
that
kind of
has
funny,
been.
but so anticlimactic. He walks right into the spine.
I mean, you're just gonna have them days.
His face was what made it funny to me. He knew it. He's like, oh man.
Ah, Chris remembering to check the Carmine floor.
Going to Severa's floor here wouldn't be a bad idea, but
Maybe?
I mean, I'd probably go for Portoa area first, but
Yeah, I would hit up, Waterfall, Carissa Plant, Never Fog Lamp. Unless I'm racing you, Tornell, and then I'm hitting up Fog Lamp, because I know that's the last place you'll look.
hey, I didn't need it last time.
Can't break the wall in Sabera.
What about Carmine? Nope. It's not Carmine. The thing is, you have access to quite a bit right now. You have access to all the Portoa side caves as well. You have access to Saber West. I don't think either runner has checked what the walls are there yet.
Not yet.
No. Well, it is not water. Alright, Axe making his way into Waterfall. What do we got? Besides some skeletons and slimes. Ooh,
Okay.
there we go.
Waterfall Cave seems to be a place we can make progress.
Well,
There's a bow.
Well, we only need swords now.
didn't have story mode. You can go straight to the end right now.
Yeah, you don't even need flight.
That's true. We have Wild Warp into the crypt, past the Sun
It's-
and Moon statues, and also Wild Warp into the pyramid.
Oh, man.
So yeah, flight is technically optional this seed, unless there's something important on the top of Mount Hydra or in that one spot in Oasis Cave.
So Axeman deciding not to do the other checks and going back to Goa. That's interesting.
I mean,
This is the kind of crap he pulls that gets him to win races.
right?
Well,
Sometimes it doesn't work
unfortunately,
out,
We
but-
know, we know it's not going to work out because Chris just checked all this.
Well, did he
Got
check
nothing
the?
for it.
Did he check the chest?
Yeah,
Okay, I
he
missed
did
that. I was
all of
watching it.
Severa's floor.
Oh, that's right. I remember him seeing the middle one. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. I think this was 2 mimics and 2 walls you can't break.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Big pink matric.
That's what you get for going right first, Chris.
I stand by. I like right first more. If you don't have either flight or Pluto
Well, walk extra. That's fine. Go ahead. As a long-term, left first person, I've only seen maybe 2 seeds ever where it mattered. As far as you got something on the right side, you needed first.
All right, another mimic. Oh
Okay, so-
man,
Waterfall didn't pay out here.
Okay,
Not-
Axe is checking this other wall that I don't think Chris has checked yet in Carmine's area.
This is interesting. I also still have no concept for how Goa is
Ooh.
actually arranged because we've just seen a bunch of wild warps into all the different places.
Yep.
We're about to find out part of it.
Looks like Chris is hot on his heels. Oh, Chris is gonna check Carmine first. That makes sense.
He'll be disappointed, but
Axe is like, I'm close to a level, and I'm about to possibly face a boss. Let's get a level here. Makes sense.
Oh, early Mado 2. Oh, Sabera, sorry.
And
So Carmine just connects to Sabera. Motto connects to the beginning.
where did the other side of Carmine go?
I don't know.
I don't think they checked it.
Well, they must have, because
Surely they would have, but I don't remember.
the other
Oh.
side of Motto is where they come in from. That's where the wild warp actually goes to. That
Oh,
gets
that's
you
right.
Carmine's
That's
door.
what it is. Yeah. Okay. So it could be Mado too. You're right. Could be. I hope so. Because that means more Hellway.
Oh, Axe gonna check Rage.
I like this play.
I'm a little surprised nobody's dipped into Carissa. Oh,
Oh.
oh, that might be helping Axe just a touch.
Did you like how the answering machine was the tower music?
Yep.
Yes, yeah, foreshadowing there.
Meanwhile, Chris appears to be going into Fog Lamp, which also has the same palette.
So yeah, that's at least two of those caves have ice walls also.
Oh, baby.
Maybe
Oh.
Halls and Carissa.
I think it almost has to be Mado 2 then. Unless it's Saber West. That's the only thing we don't know for sure, I think.
That is true. They have not been into Saber West
Oh.
that I remember.
I forgot Axe did the rage checks. We have two more checks here.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Axe never actually.
Oh, Axe never did that.
Okay,
Wow.
and we just missed that. Luna's
Orb of-
line. So that
Yeah,
could
no-
be another
yeah.
trip to Waterfall Cave.
Which is actually good for
Oh.
Axeman because he hasn't done it yet.
Yeah.
Shell flute from the dolphin.
Ooh, well, that could
Hey.
be open right now then because they have a trade-in.
Yeah. Have either of them been to the fisherman to see what he
I don't
wants?
think so. No.
Nope. Neither of them have. And we will get our storm bracelet for calming the angry sea as well. Alright, it's time for Axe to be disappointed by Waterfall.
Maybe.
But he
He got that
does-
one extra check, so yeah.
Yeah, he does have the flute, so that'll
And he
also...
gets to learn what's in the caves.
a
Ooh, Sword of Fire.
Sword of Fire in one of the. Well, it has to be in Carissa Plant. Because it's not going to be locked behind the ice walls.
Very astute observation.
So we need Sword of Thunder to get our Sword of Fire. Alright, and we know that this is the only relevant check here. Statue of Onyx. The trade-ins
Slime
continue.
Kinsu, what?
He wanted the Fog Lamp.
Okay. And Akahana won a Krisa plant, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
So this is a 2 out of 3 chance that you have the Fisherman item.
Almost has to be, I feel like. It's either that or Mado 2,
likely.
so.
Yep, here we are. Oh, and it looks like the love pendant is for Arillis. I have to keep
And
that in mind for later.
It was the Statue of Onyx. I like the ocean music here.
The Pyramid Ocean.
It works.
Takes me back to being lost in the pyramid during random entrances.
Or casually as a kid.
Or in blackout mode.
Or that. Oh, Sword of Wind.
Sword of
That was a
Wind.
quick
All
pickup.
right.
Yeah.
This is interesting. This is opening up quite a bit right now.
Well, we know where our Sword of Fire is. We just need the Sword of Thunder and power upgrades at this point.
Interesting choice by Axeman.
I mean, if you know what his choice is...
Well, I thought he was going to go fight Dragon, but then he's just totally flipping everything on his head. He wants to get that Sword of Fire, which I like this call.
Yeah,
And you go
actually,
straight
he
to
doesn't know that
Goa.
he doesn't have the sword for these walls, but
That's true. But he knows what Creasa plant walls are.
yeah.
I guess he's going to Evil Spirit now.
Yep.
Yeah, I would definitely, check Fog Lamp there, because you know that there's a sword in there before you go try to do ESI, because if you try to do ESI and you don't have the sword, it's a long walk to get to the first wall.
So, wasn't Creasa plant Thunder Walls?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is great. They came into the flooded cave at exactly the same time, so I mean, can't get closer than that, right?
Robots. Crystalis with their legally distinct bipedal robots, totally not ripping off RoboCop or Terminator series.
I see the tomatoes are actually called tomatoes today.
Ooh.
Okay.
Back to Goa.
So Sabera 1 is going to be the last thing we do in this seed, pretty much.
Oh.
Surprised nobody's gotten to kill Dragon yet. Just really surprising to me.
Maybe were we right about there being...
Oh, no, it must not have been Pyramid. It couldn't have been. You're right.
Yeah.
We must have just
I think
looked at it
it's-
wrong.
No, it was Crypt.
Yeah, I think we just have a bunch of ways into Crypt, so we will need Flight eventually.
Okay,
Just for
good to know.
Yeah, I think there's 3 different Wild Warp spots around Crypt.
Saber West checks.
Come on. Come on, nothing. I'll also accept change.
So Chris decided to go to the top of the mountain first, which I guess is fine.
I think there must have been a Wild Warp spot that went halfway up the mountain or something.
Yeah, that's how they got to Cordell Plains to start with. They had one in the middle of the mountain.
Yeah.
Tornado Bracelet and Fly. What?
Oh boy. Tornell actually
Cornell, you
hanging
troll.
off?
You weren't supposed to come back to me that soon, cheater.
I'm just like, how lazy is Tornell that he's not willing to go over 5 feet and pick up the tornado bracelet himself? Come on.
It's a test for you to see if you can find it, not me.
Pretty crappy
Tornell?
test.
Tornell forgot his glasses.
Hey, it worked for 25 minutes, baby.
Alright, so Axe is going backwards through Saber West first to get the... These are the chests that...
Oh.
At first I said, ooh, but I was like, oh, wait.
Yeah, normally that would be really good for Axe because Chris just skipped that one, but completely unnecessary in this seed.
Come on, Axe, go see Tornell.
Oh, if you put off Tornell because you're trying to wait until you have the tornado bracelet... Yeah, I'm standing by my original
man,
statement.
yeah.
Tornell is such a troll.
And see, I told you it was a challenge. I told you. Never see the wisdom of the wise man. Yeah, this is really bad for Axe because he's probably thinking exactly what you said. So
Yeah.
Well, there goes Dragon.
I know I certainly would be in Axe's spot. By the same token, if you have a Wild Warp spot halfway up Saber West, it's probably just worth it to do it anyways.
exactly, yeah.
'Cause, like,
Yeah.
normally the problem is it's a long, long climb, and you don't want to have to like spend all that time climbing. But if you
Well, at some point,
skip
Axe
half
will
of
go
it-
there because he has no choice. But how long will
Yep.
it take?
Well,
Oh no, he's
I'm-
doing the Hellway. No. The only way this is okay for Axe is if he can actually kill Mado 1 or Mado 2.
I mean, even then,
And he doesn't follow button.
You know what's funny? We actually got most of a reversed crypt here. I'm realizing. Because our
Yeah.
access to the desert and to the Goa region was
You're right,
from
yeah.
a crypt.
We hardly, I don't know if we've ever had that, really. Not I can think of.
I was just hoping that it would also include getting Bow of Sun and Bow of Moon to get from the deep part of crypt out. But
Yeah,
I'll
that'd be
take
nice.
this. I'll take this. Reverse crypt reel.
Axe. I feel like Axe is probably gonna bail on this because he just burned his last herb.
Well, he has 2 opals, right? I think.
1 or 2, yeah.
Well, he
Oh, and
can
it-
kill him, so.
So this is a method of progress, not the preferred one, but it's not too bad with a level 2 sword and rabbit boots. You even got the psycho armor for a little bit of extra healing, just in case.
Well, if you're Chris, you can. Psycho armor was from Dragon or Azteca.
Oh, you're right. I'm sorry. Then yeah, you're just abusing these opals.
Yeah. I mean, if you're going to do it, this is the fight to do it. But
Yeah, I'd rather do it here than what Chris used it on.
and he gets a warrior ring.
Okay.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Meanwhile, Chris picked up the Blizzard bracelet from the Chiron Temple.
Good cat.
I had to look over at just the right time. Alright. And Kelvest is...
Wind.
Did we
Watch
remember
nothing
to
be-
randomize
And-
the enemy weaknesses? Come on.
I'm gonna throw it out there and say no.
Hey, you know what? It took us 25 minutes to get a boss kill, so I'll take it. I mean, it was 25 minutes to flight, but still, same thing.
Flight before any of the boss kills is interesting. At least on Chris's side.
Yeah, it's pretty rare in these flags, honestly.
So, Chris is on his way over to Gozen Ledge.
You know, I joked about this last race, but I do roll seeds where, like, the first key items are, you know, flight and bows. I wasn't that far off with that.
No, you weren't.
I mean, flight took a minute, but we had our bow.
We had a broken statue over on Gozen Ledge.
And sadness on Axe's side. Check Tornell. You're right there.
I think he...
Sort of.
No, wait. Yeah, that's the wrong one.
Here we go.
Maybe.
Yeah, you can go around and go the other way, Axe. Oh, what was that? I missed it.
As did I.
Same.
Dang it, I looked away right.
I'm too invested in Axe finally going up to the top of Saber West.
Well,
This might
I
be the
can
clip of
tell
the
you,
tournament.
right? I can tell you it's not the Sword of Fire or the Sword of Thunder, so does it really matter?
Nah.
When you put it that way, like, those are really the only
Pixie
items
key.
you need at this point.
Wow, that's a friendly room.
Oh, that's great.
Look at X's face.
So X has now picked up both that bracelet and flight.
We were so close earlier.
Oh, there's an upgrade Chris wanted to see.
Okay, so that's the item we missed. You found Creasa plant.
So I guess it sort of mattered.
They also have Saber North access now that they have flight. They probably won't go there anytime soon, but... And the way the seeds have been rolling...
Is going there right now.
Like, yeah, that's so funny. See, him and I are thinking the same, because in older flag sets, you had to do this a lot. Now that flight's so late, you hardly ever have to.
Meanwhile, looks like Chris is gonna go check out Hydra.
Wait. Oh, he's just going back up to Stixie. That's right.
Yeah, he's
Yep.
going to Stixie because he got everything from Hydra and then warped out.
Has the key, why not get it out of the way?
Yeah.
One less thing you gotta deal
Yeah.
with later.
That's 6 checks also, so...
Right, because you already have flight, so you can just get everything. And honestly, it's not that bad to get all these checks.
No. I mean, 3 are really close.
Kelbesk is not weak to water or wind.
It looks like Axe just flew straight up the mountain there to check Kelbesk 1.
Correct, he
And-
did not check anything else.
Kind of disappointed he didn't at least check the walls. So Stixie's been a bust so far, I think?
Yeah, it looks like a couple of consumables.
Yep, nothing that really mattered.
I missed the first item.
So did I only know Antidote was second. Garbage.
0?
Iron Necklace. Well, thank you.
Are you lying to me, 0? He always says Stixie's where you should go. Orb of Fire was first chest. Okay, so that's somewhat useful, maybe.
Ah.
Oh,
Then-
wow, okay, well that's useful.
Well,
Vanilla Sword of Thunder.
what? Andy, what?
Oh,
and you're
he
in
didn't get
zombie?
So
He
you
missed
don't
a
even
check,
need to
though.
do ESI.
Oh, that's hilarious, you're right.
Now you have access to Sword of Fire.
That's true.
So Chris is almost in boss and go.
Pretty much is. Yeah, they have all the swords. Or will soon.
And he is stoked, I can tell.
But has forgotten which Portoa cave has the right walls.
Axe gonna make the Oasis Cave play, which is... Sadly, we know not the correct play at this point.
I think he's using it to get to Goa. I think.
That is possible.
Yeah, because he hasn't been over there yet. Whereas
Yeah.
Chris went backwards in Crypt, I don't think Axeman did that, right?
No. Axe is not yet.
Axe is just checking that front chest. And then, yeah, he clearly didn't go backwards from Crypt if he's going forwards to Sahara now.
Yeah, you're...
Oh boy, we got a fog lamp on Chris's side.
Slime Kensu.
I mean, Slime Kensu is not nearly as much of a problem as he normally is. We have a Wild Warp
No.
that goes straight to him, so...
And we know we pretty much don't need him.
Which, yeah, like, you probably pick him up on your way through Goa anyways.
And Chris is having a Tornado battle seed here. Running into everything, getting poisoned constantly.
I mean, that's standard Chris Nax tactics.
It does not help Chris's case that he did not get that warrior ring that Axe has.
Yeah, this would be much simpler.
Yeah, but that power ring kind of makes it not hurt.
Well, I mean, it just makes it easy to level as you go.
There's the Sword of Fire.
And then he has the ball also, so...
Yeah, honestly, about the only thing you're looking for at this point are levels. You're only level 9, but you only have 28 scaling. Axe quickly dispatches Dragon.
Alright, so we know the front of Goa was Sabera, but...
It doesn't really matter. But... Did he check the wall in here? The other wall?
Nope, that's what he's doing now. It's either fire or thunder.
Well, this is the Sabera one, but...
Oh, yeah, yeah. I thought that was the other one.
I mean, there's really nothing he wants except maybe barrier, so I guess it doesn't really matter. Maybe another bracelet would be nice.
Well, we
Like
know
fire
where the
bracelet.
storm bracelet is, so... Storm bracelet is on the sea.
Yeah. If you pick up the golden statue somewhere, you can consider going and getting it.
And see, this fight was going to be much easier if you had the warrior ring.
Yep.
A little bit.
Not that this is bad, I mean, this is still fairly tame compared to some things we've had to do.
Oh, 11 damage on level 2 shot? Yeah, that's pretty good.
Well, it's
I mean,
level 2 fire, so it's really easy to get those multi-hits in.
You say he's whiffed like twice in a row. Key to prison? Well... Can you backdoor your way into Kelbesk 1?
You can. So that is a slight speed up. It's definitely a speed up if you haven't gone in the front door to Nadare's before. It's faster to warp to Portoa than it is to warp to Bryn Mawr.
Root of Power. Slime Kensu strikes again. Vanilla Thunder.
All of these enemies have, all of these bosses have had vanilla weaknesses.
Yeah,
Kids.
every single one. Yeah.
The Goa, yeah, the 4 in Goa have been vanilla. Kelbesk 1 was different at least.
That's true.
Statue of
Hey.
Gold. and refresh. Well,
At this point, I think you stop making checks. Like, you pick up your storm bracelet and you just
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, kill the bosses and go.
And honestly, I would not judge you for skipping the storm bracelet.
I mean,
Yeah, I
got
mean, you have
tornado
water.
and
Yeah.
tornado and blizzard, so it's not the greatest choice, but
Tornado for tower is pretty good.
yeah.
Well, you can also, glitch the first floor or two with fire if you wanted to.
Yeah. And honestly, you can... Actually, because you have Wild Warps into the Crypt, Sword Charge Glitch Thunder for Dragon 2. Done.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Chris. I don't know how much he just lost, but did he not make a checkpoint here? Oh wow.
He lost.
Oh no.
Carmine.
Well, this is good for Axe.
I don't know that it's good enough because Chris is at this point quite far ahead.
Yeah. And Axe is decided to hit. Is this waterfall again?
No, this is
Hydra.
Hydra. This is where he needs to be.
Oh yeah.
Because he needs that key to Stixie, and then he needs to go into Stixie. And I'm certain that, provided Axe remembers the hint, as soon as okay, so Crystal Plant was on the summit. Pick up that power ring, probably do a quick resupply.
Boots, boots, boots.
Yeah, and he's immediately going back to Chiron and going up to Stixie, which means he'll have his Thunder Sword soon and Sword of Fire not long after that. And then we'll be on his way through killing bosses. He's a slight head start there, but not enough of one.
I mean, he's already taken out Mado 2, which will take Chris a minute, one way or the other. He does have Blizzard Bracelet and Power Ring, but increased scaling's gonna not be great.
Nah, I think this is trivial with
and the Power Ring too.
And Power Ring. Like, I think this is gonna go much faster for Chris than it did for Axe.
Yeah, but Axe also had that opal statue to save him. Chris only take a couple hits. But
Chris only needs a couple of hits.
Yeah.
Oh, ran out of MP for Blizzard Bracelet. That is a little unfortunate.
Oh, he almost...
Yeah. Yeah. Honestly, that was kind of what I was waiting on. Alright, Axe is on the correct side of Stixie here.
Interesting to note, we still don't actually know what's in the far back chest of Stixie, and I'm guessing we never will.
Nope, not at all.
Probably a mimic.
And Kelbesk 2 is down. There you go, Axe.
Axe is just gonna go straight for it.
I don't blame him. I thought Chris would do the same thing, but...
I don't know, I understand immediately bailing out because you know you can get the Sword of Fire right away. Because if Sabera 1 is weak to fire, you have wasted a lot of time.
Chris do Mado 1? Hasn't,
Chris
right?
has not. No,
No,
he triggered...
he only just triggered it on his way into Goa.
Yeah, Massacre was triggered, but that's it. Thunder, weak, Kelbesk 1.
Awkward when Warrior Ring is your weapon of choice.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Every death gets Axe closer and closer.
Alright, come on, Chris. You have that refresh. Equip it. Use it.
General personal space does not care about your problems. Oh.
The Bear one is
Oh, it's so unfortunate.
The one boss. Well, maybe Mado 1, but...
Well, we know Sabera 2 is also fire, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I could understand Axe maybe making a gamble there, thinking that he's behind and just hoping to like save on a
Yeah.
pair of warp boots later on. Since teleport still is nowhere to be seen.
And there's Deo's pendant, so I mean, we've got... Chris has basically everything he would need, except Barrier. Although, wouldn't it be funny if Barrier was the chest in the back of Stixie?
Or the one, paralysis spot.
Yeah.
He just ran away.
Water Weak Mato 1. So literally, Kelbesk 1 is the only boss that does not have a vanilla weakness in this seed. And there's a flame brace
for free. Okay, well, cool.
Well,
you sure did roll a seed here.
How did I roll the trolliest jet seed possible? That is a... I somehow mixed my two specialties into one amazing seed here, and I am proud of that.
And there's Sword of Fire for Axe.
That wasn't Sabera yet. Whoop.
Yeah, what are you doing, old man? Forgot your glasses again.
I just got distracted.
Yeah, you remembered that tornado bracelet was 5 feet from you.
I mean, who let me go along on the mountain to start with? That's what I want to know.
And there's Vera.
And a windmill key! Yeah, that's what we need.
Almost completely worthless.
Not almost. Is.
It technically gets you a check, but yeah, who needs that?
Yeah, the one thing these guys don't need at this point is a check. So Chris opting to go straight into the crypt and not even gonna bother going for that storm bracelet, if he even remembers.
At this point, you don't need it. Like, Flame Bracelet is good enough for fighting.
Oh yeah,
Dragon 2. Especially, you're at relatively low scaling for endgame. Like 36 is actually pretty low.
oh yeah. But the problem is, if I remember right, I think Dragon 2 is where the max scaling kicks in, isn't it?
No, it's strictly tower. Dragon 2 has normal scaling.
All right. Come on. Royal
Maybe just get
Chamber
slime.
music. I mean, the sliming may happen yet. Oh, are we getting a Matric 5-minute laser? Or 5-minute
I sure hope
laser?
so.
No, dang. I was thinking the same thing, Sho. I was severely disappointed in the Royal Chamber music. What?
Zebu's K for tower.
This hurts my soul. And once again, Axe is making his way through Mato's floor.
I think this is still Carmine's floor, but yeah. We gotta get through the tower. We got just Sabera left to kill. And then...
And Mato 1.
And Mato 1,
Yep.
because he hasn't triggered the massacre yet.
As he has to dodge the golems, or as the Game Boy Color version calls them, bears. Because, you know, bears rip their heads off and throw them at you. That is how they attack. Just ask.
Yeah.
Well, if they're mutant bears, who knows what they do?
This isn't Fallout. Well, I mean, it kind of is Fallout, but not really. At least if you follow the lore. Sho, you live in California. That is not surprising in the least.
This is shaping up to be right about at the 55-minute mark for Chris, unless he, like, takes a death in tower here, but he's actually using Refresh for once, so that seems unlikely to happen.
I don't think he has too much MP healing, but I mean, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. He's got Deo's Pendant.
Oh, he's got 3 rings. He's fine.
Yeah, he'll make it. Swap to Thunder. Avoiding the buzzer. Alright. There goes Sabera on Axe's side. And the sword. Alright, is Dinah gonna be nice tonight? Probably. That damage, though. That is great.
Oh yeah, Dinah definitely does some scary damage, but... well, you don't get too bullied, you can usually out.
Oh yeah. One more ring.
I'm not sure if that fruit is a fruit of power or a fruit of wine.
I'm not sure myself, but
probably a fruit of power.
He's
I don't
got
think
it.
it's not going to matter.
Cutting it real close, but got it. GG's to Just Chris with an official race time GG time of 54 minutes and 55 seconds. I don't believe Axe has noticed the dot done yet, but either way, he is going to be continuing on, it looks like.
Well, at this point, Axe is down to just Dragon 2, Tower, and Dinah, so might as well, right?
Yeah, right. Either way, like I said, this was the trolliest jet seed I have ran, and I love it.
And there he is! GG!
Oh,
Well done.
GG. Thank you, thank you.
GG.
What a weird seed.
Right?
I made the joke about it last stream that I either roll jet seeds or troll seeds, and this was a great mix of both.
Yeah, that was some weird ordering.
Yeah, absolutely.
I was worried that warrior ring I got off NATO 2, that was available from the as soon as you got water sword.
Yep.
Yep.
Axe actually had it for a while, but the difference maker was just you found Sword of Thunder a fair bit earlier. And then from there, you went straight to get Sword of Fire, and then it's just go kill all the bosses. Like,
Well, I think the biggest difference was not grabbing the bracelet right next to Tornell. You waste a
Yeah,
lot of time.
yeah, that's true.
Axe put off Tornado Bracelet for a long time.
What did Tornell have?
Flight.
Oh, yeah, that's important.
I gave you a really easy task. Bring me the thing across the room, and you guys couldn't do it.
It's right there, it's sitting on the ground. Yeah, I got confused. That was a lot of warp points. Like, were 3 of them in Crypt?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
And I
So
feel
much
like
for my flightless seed.
4 or 5 different caves had the same palette with random palettes.
Yeah, the light blue.
Yeah.
But no, as soon as I had flight, I got the bow of truth. But then I knew that I got the flute of lime, and so that would lead both everyone. It was right on the path, so I did that dive twice into the waterfall cave. I did Goa too many dang times. For the fortress, I mean. I was
Yeah.
frustrated. I kept trying to access the Goa town. I was like, oh, I got a new sword. This will clearly get me access, just like last seed. No, you just get flight, and you get out of the, you leave the crypt.
Just go out one of your 5 crypt exits. It's fine.
I know doing Wham Seed, there was some where you have to get the bows to then progress. I was worried until I saw the last warp that was the front entrance of Crypt that we would have to get the bow of Moon and bow of Sun to eventually get the Goa Hydra area.
Yeah,
That
honestly,
was-
I'm still hoping for the full reverse crypt, but this was pretty close.
Axe actually just walked out of Goa to get to Goa. He walked out of Oasis Cave.
When did he get, like, I didn't get my first sword for 10 minutes. I can't believe all the, like, I did, like, last location, that water sword.
You both did almost. I
Yeah,
mean,
I think
it
you
was
guys got it
nothing but
pretty close at the same
consumables.
time.
Although it was, we had to get the hazmat out of,
Yeah, Axe actually had the hazmat. That was like the first thing he got.
he didn't get rabbit boots first? He, like, just
Nope.
went through the poison?
He didn't get rabbit
He-
boots till way later when he did rage
Oh.
check. Then he went and got the boots at the same time.
Yeah, hazmat. He had. It was one of his first 2 items.
Okay,
So
I
he
thought
had-
the logic was you don't actually have to do Carmine's Floor until you have a sword with herb access or rabbit boots. Or hazmat itself.
Yeah.
So I was like, alright, so it's got to be out there somewhere, so I didn't bother with those checks until I could survive walking through all that poison. Oh. Axe get power ring?
He did.
So let's talk about your relationship with slimes for a second.
I like making them big. They were my Medusas of this
I
deep.
lost it when you went outside. Bam!
Just hugged that
Your
slime.
face.
Yeah.
Energized it, and that actually slowed me down because I was originally going to go that first time down to rage check, and I was like, nah, screw that, I'll do something else. And then I did something else and wasted time. Like, okay, game, I'll go back.
So we have to name a Medusa after Chris, and some slimes, big slimes after Chris. What else?
The growth slimes.
Yeah, that's right. The growth.
Oh, GG's to Axe.
GG's. Axeman finishing up with an official race time of 1 hour, 0 minutes, and 47 seconds. GG's to Axe.
Hey.
GG's.
Hey.
Oh, I don't have a chance still.
Wasn't that seed just ugly?
That was amazing. I did, yeah.
A lot of weird things going on in that seed.
Yeah.
Oh, so many
I feel like-
consumables to start. It was great.
Yeah. There's so many places I lost it. I still 6 minutes. That's like 3 different things, but I don't know. I guess I'll have to watch.
Apparently, you left Tornell alone on his mountain for a long time.
Yeah, that was the biggest thing.
That
I
was
think.
the main.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
maybe the easiest quest ever. Bring me the thing across the room, and you can't do it.
I only did it early because there was a warp point like right outside the top of the.
Yeah, I probably should have done that.
Yeah, the difference was the first time Chris went there with the right sword, he went up from there and went to the top, never went back down. Axe went down and then didn't go back up until much later on.
Yeah, I thought I'd come back when I got the bracelet, but
I even commented as such, and like, he's probably putting it off until he gets the bracelet, and that's not gonna pan out very well.
no, it didn't.
There were some things that you did better though, or at least worked out better for you. Chris had to do a double dive into waterfall. You only had to go there once.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You also got
yeah, that was flight. Okay.
You cleared Motto 2 and got the Warrior Ring much earlier on, because you did that while you were putting off that Cornell check.
Oh, yeah? Oh, okay.
Yeah, you got it 15 minutes earlier than I did, but I had rabbit boots, so I think there wasn't too much terribly difficult combat.
No.
Other than slimes that grow.
Not for us. Oh, man. Was there anything I found that Chris didn't?
That was major and important.
Probably
I don't
not.
think so.
Yeah.
Honestly, by the end, you guys had cleared pretty much a pretty similar set of checks.
Yeah.
Just because there was a bunch of stuff that was just on the required path, and then you got go mode relatively early, and you both were like, "Okay, we're just gonna push to the end." Which
Once you got
that's right. Yeah.
We stopped checking.
Yeah. That's right. Yeah. Once I got Thunder Sword. Yeah.
But I would try to go to the Fogland Cave because I got them backwards.
Did you go past after you beat Carmine?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was because that was refreshed.
Oh,
yeah, that was
about that.
Oh no, I did it twice.
Carmine twice because he didn't make a checkpoint.
really?
And died after.
And then I died on the way to Tomato too.
Oh no.
But then I got refreshed twice. So yeah.
Yeah. No, I had a whole bunch of spots in the beginning. I think I got body. I should have just go on straight to the swamp because obviously I knew the progression to the sword was there. I should have ignored the stupid chest on Mato's floor with the butterflies. But
the magic ring.
Well, just for a magic ring.
Here's the funny thing: you actually went to Oak ahead of Chris. You just didn't do the Stom fight till after.
Oh yeah. Oh okay. Yeah, I kept thinking, okay, I'm gonna check these other things I've got, but there was nothing else.
Yeah, before my first sword, I had 5 rings and 3 boots.
Wow.
So this is the opposite of what you want to get early.
Yeah.
I am proud of what I rolled. I don't care.
It was different.
The trolliest jet seat I've rolled in a long time.
Yeah. Well, I should point out that this time, your time was not as fast as my time in the last race.
I was upset. I thought about I didn't get to watch it live, so I was like, well, maybe I'll run it for fun before I see the race and see what I can get. But I just watched it. I request more. I don't know if I want more linear or less linear. I want flightless. That's what I want. I want a flightless seed.
Flightless?
Yes.
We were thinking it was for a moment because we confused one of those crypt warp points for a pyramid warp point at one point, but
Me too.
I still needed it for the crypt.
No,
I know when Masha and I raced, we had a seed that could have been flightless, except that then flight was the reward from Sabera 1. So you were going to get flight anyway.
And some people forgot they didn't need.
No, that was a later race, to be fair. Hang on.
It
wasn't until I lost
What?
Cornell.
Anybody seen my bracelet?
Are you sure you're not wearing it, Cornell?
Have you looked down?
I don't think it's on.
Look about 5 feet to your left.
That was very nice of the seed to wild warp us with the Thunder Sword into zombie.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, yeah, go ahead. You don't need to do Evil Spirit Island.
Yeah. Is there an
I
item
wonder
in
where
the
the
river?
No, I wonder where the speed boots were.
Probably the back is Stixie.
Probably.
Oh yeah.
Wait,
neither of us
I got-
the la-
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
neither
I
of us
got.
the last
Yeah.
Dixie check.
Yeah, you both didn't get it. So
Yeah,
Okay.
we skipped Fog Lamp, we skipped Trade-In with Swan. I skipped Swan entirely. Got Sleeping Kensu, we got all of Oasis Cave, we got the
All the
Ash
checks
of,
in Saber North, like
Clark.
Yep. there was a bounty of checks that we skipped.
Yeah.
and yet really the only things you were hurting for were like maybe barrier and the speed boots. So like I guess teleport, but
Yeah.
honestly, yeah.
You
I
could
went
have.
all the way out to that last, through the swamp past frickin' Kelbest 2 without the flight, and then had to
no.
come back and get it.
Mhm.
So that was probably at least 3 minutes of, I don't know, yeah, it was at least 2 or 3
Yeah.
minutes of the
I was
But,
in go
I
mode
mean,
by the
yeah.
time I did no best 2.
well, then you went to Sabera 1 without the fire sword and had to go back.
yeah,
again.
well, because we were right
Yeah.
there, right? I was
I
kind
know,
of like,
that's-
oh, let's just do it.
I think
and
I
I
even
was like,
said I
wait
would
a
do the
minute.
same thing, but yeah, I just didn't gamble. The gamble didn't work out this time for you. Yeah.
Yeah. So that was another minute.
I was yelling at myself of like, why am I in go with one sword? Why am I in go with one sword? If I had gone the other way, I would have gotten Warrior Ring. Oh well.
Hey, I mean,
what-
Mado 2 with low scaling very early on is not the optimal
Yeah.
choice most people are going to make.
I burned an opal in Windfall Cave. That was fun. Anyway, Axe, same time tomorrow?
That's right. Yeah, we're on.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll do this
Wow.
again, and most likely this tournament's going to be over.
Anybody out there wants to do some
No.
tracking? We have a slot open.
Yeah, I
I'll
guess
try.
like 4 out of 5 of us are going to be here tomorrow. So
I work.
I think it's even the same channel.
It is.
So come back in 24 hours. I guess 23 hours now, but
But
Oh,
yeah,
also, we'll make the comment that I think Chris has the fastest time in the seed this tournament currently now.
I
I
thought
had
Axe's,
it until this race.
I thought Axe's on Saturday was faster.
Yeah,
I was
my rate against you.
No, was it?
Yeah, it was
You
like
know-
54-39, I think.
Cornell doesn't remember. 54-39
damn
is correct.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
See, this
damn it.
people-
Okay.
All right.
That's why. Yeah.
Okay, well,
Chris
I
almost sniped me.
have the third fastest time, which makes sense because I'm third in the tournament.
There we go. This was a personal best for me in tournament play, as in the fastest I've done all tournament.
So if you go back to every tournament, I think Axe has a 51 during one of them. But
I'm pretty sure I gave Axe's fastest time last tournament.
all right. So what I'm hearing is I need to roll for tomorrow's race.
Let Tornell roll just for giggles. No way it'll be completely trolly that
insist.
way.
I'll have to think up a really good name.
Mine was Groundhog Day. So leave that up to you. All right, Chris and Axe,
All right.
any final thoughts before we wrap things up here?
We got a nice Discord. I'm new to this myself.
That's
Invite
right. Let's make sure we got the
anybody
link there.
Come along. Yeah. Put that in chat or something. Somebody else. Okay.
Yeah, crystalisrandomizer.com.
Allegedly, we're doing a novices and experienced kind of co-pilot thing. It would be a great time for a bunch of new people to come in.
Yeah.
Yeah, Matt's going to be mad. I don't remember the name of that.
I think for the purposes of that, you're not going to be counting as new, though.
Yeah, sorry, Chris.
I know. I can't be new anymore.
All right, Code Tornell, any parting thoughts?
Looking forward to tomorrow's race.
I'm hoping when Axe wins just so we get a race 3.
Absolutely. 100% agree.
Right?
More races.
All right.
I hope we get lots of growing slime.
Ah. just for Chris to hug.
Those were fun.
All right, Speed Gaming. On that note, we are going to go ahead and get it wrapped up. So for my co-commentator Code Gorilla, our tracker Tornell, and our racers Just Chris and TheAxeMan301, my name is Big Daryl86, and you have been watching Game 1 of the Crystalis Randomizer Finals. Come back tomorrow in 23 hours and witness Game 2. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.